Hello and welcome to WJTS-Inform. We are meeting candidates running for office in Dubois County for county offices, and joining me in the studio is Bridgette Jarboe. She is the incumbent as the Dubois County Clerk of the Circuit Court, and she is rerunning for office. Bridgette, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Bridgette, let's start off. Tell us about who is Bridgette Jarboe?
Well, Bill, thank you, and thanks to WJTS for doing this for the public. My name is Bridgette Jarboe. I am married to Mike Bartley. We have 3 children, Tyler, Jacob Bartley, and Grace Jarboe. My mother is Joan Jarboe, and I have 4 brothers and 4 wonderful sister-in-laws.
Okay, and you are the current clerk of the Dubois County Circuit Court. Is that not the right title?
That's the legal title.
Okay,
yes.
But really everybody calls you the clerk.
Yes,
okay.
We're the clerk of the courts. We have 2 courts in Dubois County. That's the reason.
Okay, and why are you why did you decide to run again for office?
I've absolutely loved my time in office the last 4 years, so I want to finish some of the items that the office we've been able to get started with the early voting, with satellite voting, options other than just the courthouse. We'd like to now expand and keep looking at the vote center options. So those are just a few of the things, but with those items that we've started, we'd like to continue on.
Okay, now let's talk about some of the, and issues is kind of an odd word to use for the clerk's office, but let's talk about maybe issues, challenges, or accomplishments, things that you're real proud of that you have done as the clerk.
We've been able to work with our judges in both courts, and we've worked on our collections side for fines and court costs. So when people aren't paying their bills, we've worked with an outside collection agency, and we have been able to collect monies to give back to to come into the general fund to pay for their fines and court costs. That's been a big accomplishment. One of the deputies has taken charge with that and has done wonderful with that. We've also worked with the early voting or the satellite voting, where we are offering other locations to vote other than just the courthouse. Then in turn on election day, we are working in condensing our polling, not the polling places, but when you walk into a polling location that has multiple precincts. We're trying to work on resistance of waiting. So where you go in, check with the regular clerk, however you vote any machine you want. You don't have to stand in line to vote in a specific precinct. In doing that, we've been able to reduce our election budget and the cost of running an election every year.
Now, the clerk's office seems to be one office that a lot of people in the county will have to come to at some point or another. Don't you even handle speeding tickets?
We do.
If somebody has to pay
Fines and court costs are paid in our office. Any traffic ticket that you may get issued anywhere in Dubois County, that is paid in the clerk's office. Child support is handled through the clerk's office. All of the elections are handled through the clerk's office, and all marriage licenses are issued through the clerk's office.
And this is really just a 2-term office. Are all the aren't there some offices in the courthouse that are not 2-term?
Correct.
Okay.
Auditor, treasurer, and the recorder, and the clerk's office, we are term limited.
Okay.
So we may hold an office for 2 terms. Each of those are 4-year terms. The rest of the offices are unlimited terms.
Okay, now I'm going to give you the opportunity to just say whatever you'd like to the folks watching WJTS and reasons why they should vote for you for clerk.
Well, I first want to thank everyone for giving me the opportunity for the last 4 years to serve as your Dubois County clerk. It has been such a great learning experience and a wonderful time in the office. I've been able to assemble a wonderful staff. I feel that they are able to make your experience, if you do need to come into our office, a more enjoyable experience, because normally if you're coming into our office, it's not always on a good thing. So we're trying to make it that you are getting the service you need, you're being taken care of in a timely fashion. I would love the opportunity to continue what we have started in that office. The first 4 years are definitely a learning experience, so the next 4 years just allows us to capitalize on what we have already started in there. So much of it is behind the scenes to the public. Not that you can come in and see and ask for anything, and if it is a public record, they're more than welcome to see it. However, a lot of it is just cost savings and reductions that we do within the office or on smaller scales, but they do add up immensely for the public and for the taxpayers. So I ask again, I am basically reapplying for my job, so I ask for you to vote for me on November 4th. Come in. We do have early voting going on now in the courthouse from 8 until 11 and noon to 4, Monday through Fridays, Saturday, October 25th, and Saturday, November 1st, from 8 until 3. And then we do have our satellite locations that will start on October 29th, and we will be in the Ferdinand Community Center and the Huntingburg Event Center from 3 until 7, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then Saturday morning, November 1st, from 8 until 11.
Wow, good for you to keep that. Now, if I can only keep that straight in my mind. Bridgette, thank you very much for being our guest.
Thanks for having me.
And good luck in the upcoming election.
Thank you.
Bridgette Jarboe has been our guest on WJTS-Inform. She is running for Dubois County Clerk in the upcoming election. And remember, you can start voting right now. I'm Bill Potter, thanking you for watching WJTS-Inform. We're local people watching local people.